Games is played tonight, dog. Me and my boy Deshaun, we went in there and we conquered that old piece of. Ooh, don't get me started. It didn't change, dog. It's I'm telling you, man. My thoughts ain't with me because my head's a little rattled. Best believe, Luther X, Deshaun, man, we boss. We run it. It's done. Rocket City, baby.
There it is. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up?
What is good?
You good, man?
I'm great.
I am phenomenal, man. I am CL Cool.
I'm your boy Tez.
And we are the Yellow Rocket Boys, and we on the Yellow Rocket Boys Network Wrestling Channel. All right. So, anybody that's new to this, yes, we're the Yellow Rocket Boys. We cover wrestling. We have 5 other channels, but you are on the wrestling channel right now if you're looking at this by some way. But we want to review Raw. It was a good show, man. Rocket City Championship Wrestling, man. It was April 4th, 2026.
Let's see.
And
this was the road to WrestleCon Part 2?
Yeah, Part 2. They're on the road to WrestleCon, which is their Super Bowl. So we're looking forward to it. And like we said, we're looking forward to it, and we will be there. Hopefully, we'll be there. First of all, what did you think about this round of being here, sir?
I thought this round was solid.
Yeah.
I felt like looking at the preview, there may have been some last minute changes for whatever reasons behind the scenes.
No, professional wrestling.
As wrestling, cars subject to change, baby. That's one of the oldest things in the book. But overall, I mean, it felt like a pretty good show. I was entertained. I was locked in. And you know, they did a lot of things in this show that played into the storylines. We saw a few more promos than we saw in the last show.
Yeah.
And they kind of set some things up for what I believe is going to capitalize at WrestleCon. So being new to the company and starting to learn things, this show was actually very much appreciated because it filled in some blanks also for us.
Yeah.
And you know, it propelled some stories forward. So hey, we saw a new champ crown.
We sure did. All over, fighting all over the arena, but you did it. You did it, Luther. You did it. You got it. We're proud. We're proud. But we're gonna get into the show, man. So the young lady, we have to get her name. She does the announcements, and you know, she announced the wrestlers, and you know, she come to introduce the show and asks us if we're having a good time and we're ready for some wrestling. And what do you know? Scrap Iron Lewis comes out with his boy Bobby Rose, man. Just come and interrupt the show. Everybody's trying to come out there and have a good time, and here they come interrupting the show.
I mean, it's Scrap. Scrap always look mad. Like, he always look irritated and mad. I'm like,
a name like Scrap Iron Lewis, he better be looking mad.
I mean, some dude look, the crowd like, really?
Yeah.
We finna
like
do
right
this
now. Right now. Really?
They did. Rose ain't making it no better. You know, he antagonizing everybody. And I don't know whose little kid was in that front row. Woo. But that little boy was getting under their skin the whole show.
Not just them. If you was a heel, or you know, you was a bad guy,
that little boy was on your head.
He had it for you. He's out. He had it for you. He had it for you. But he cussed the promo. I'm talking about Scrap Iron. And he cussed the promo about how at WrestleCon he's going after Koloff and Bruiser Koloff. And, you know, he was a mentor to him, and now he's going to go after him. And that's, you know, that's the match that they're setting up. And we'll get into more how that match is setting up as we go on through the show, because his actions for later on that night is going to affect how everything's going to go going into WrestleCon. So, like Ted said, we do appreciate the promo, because when I heard, I'm like, okay, so he is going after him. Because I remember the last show, Scrap Iron came out there, gave him a stunner, and he almost cost him the match, but Bruiser won. You remember? But but like I said, we'll get to the rest of the show. And we'll see his actions later on tonight. But I do like the explanation, and so I was down with that, and that was cool for the beginning of the show. Nicely done. So we get into match 1. Julius Pride versus Brendan Cole versus the Beast from the Southeast. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, what did you think about this match? The 3-way.
I thought it was straight. I was hyped. We was getting the 3-way to start off. I was like,
yeah,
okay, all right,
yeah. And shouts out to Julius Pride, man. I like him.
Yeah,
I like him.
Dude is he's different.
Very different. But I like him. Like I said, I like the match. It was a typical 3-way. Brennan was on the outside for a long time while the two was in the ring.
They was on his head. If you don't get up, get in that ring. Get up.
Get in the ring, man. Get in the ring.
But my man was getting to show off his abilities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was cool with that. I mean, it's just like any wrestling 3-way match. You usually have somebody chilling or, somebody on the outside selling something. So we get it. It's no biggie. But I was surprised the match came to an end like that. Cause we were surprised. I thought, like how the match ended.
Yeah.
But we still like the match, but we just surprised how quickly it ended. I thought it was gonna be a little longer.
Yeah.
But hey. Yeah,
like, hey, man, let it unfold. Like, oh,
you're like, dang, over. Still a cool match. Like it. Then you get to match number 2. Bobby Rose versus Brax.
The way you started it.
Well, Bobby Rose, he hated, man.
Let me tell you. They say in wrestling,
yeah,
whether it's a cheer or a boo, if you can get the crowd to react, you doing something right.
Boy, he getting the crowd to react.
Bobby Rose. Bruh, the fact that everybody throws bras at him, like Ring of Honor. You remember Ring of Honor? They throw the the streamers.
Yep.
They throw bras at him like it was timed. He went to go open his robe and do the belly roll. They was like,
dude, everything flew in the ring. As soon as he took that robe off, everything flew in the ring. It reminded me like WCW 95.
With the chairs?
Well, yeah. No, I'm talking about the trash. You remember WCW?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they throw trash
and everything.
WCW throw like hella trash in the ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, they reminded me, he opened the robe and just brawls and everything just flew into the ring. And I was just like, wow. Okay. Okay. But we get into that match. They kind of had the same match. This is a rematch from their last match, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he fought Brax. He fought Brax last time, right?
This one, yeah, because he was scared of him the whole time.
Yeah, scared of him the whole time, and yeah, so it was a rematch. And they played the Bobby Rose with the Cowardly Heel, who kept running away, and then he would finally gain an advantage, and then the baby faces get on him. Well, and I'm talking about Brax, by the way.
And the mask came off in this match.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I don't know. Again, we new to the company, so I was like, has this happened before? Or did he just get mad and just be like, you know what? Because I know back in the day, if Kane would have just randomly been like, I hate you, brother, and just pulled his mask on, like, hey, wait a minute. I can see Vince. What's he doing? He would have came storming out like he did at the Royal Rumble with Batista and John Cena.
Oh, man. And then messed up both his quads.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm like, y'all finna make Mr. Koloff come out the back, boy.
But that match ended because Bobby Roode was just like, I don't want to do this no more. Y'all don't deserve me. And he just walks out the match. So the match ends in a count out. So Brax wins by count out. So, hey, Bobby Roode, hey, get in the ring, bro. Take your beating like a man.
So you do a lot of talking. A lot of talking. To be that cocky, I mean, even MJF get it in. Even the Miz had to get it in. You know, that's kind of like the class I put him in. He's kind of one of those type of heels where, you know, but
it is kind of funny though. Like you have like the Order, and for what I've seen so far, you have like Julian, and then you have Bobby Rose, and you have Scrap Iron, and then it's like Julian and Scrap Iron is like super serious, and then Bobby Rose is like, yeah, I got the belly, and I'm getting bras thrown at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you got the Order, but it's like you got the Order and Bobby.
Yeah, that's y'all gotta have that one, that one person.
But he dropped good heat, so that's still good too.
Oh yeah.
Chicken Finger. He comes out. I gotta get one of them shirts, man. Hey, if you're listening, we need a shirt.
Yeah.
We need a shirt. We need one. So he comes out. You remember 2 weeks ago, he got choked over the ring rope, which I thought was pretty. I didn't expect to see that there. I'm not even gonna lie. When it happened to Chicken, I did not expect to see that.
No. Well, I was like, oh, you gonna kill this man on our first time? Oh, no, wait a minute.
Right in front of us too. Oh, okay. I didn't expect to see that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the announcer woman comes out and she pretty much is interviewing Chicken Finger, and he talks about how he got hung over the top rope, and he like speaking in chicken and stuff like that. But he does announce that he is going to be in the WrestleCon Rumble. So they have a Rumble at this WrestleCon. So can't wait to see that too. I like Rumbles.
I love Rumbles.
I love Rumbles. So I can't wait to see it. So he announces that he's in the Rumble, and that was pretty much the segment. Pretty much.
Clucked on. He dosey-doed and clucked on.
Yeah, he did a lot of dosey-do and he clucked on out. Then you had match number 3. 80 Miles and Pluto Vibes versus the Cesaro family. Papa Bear. Hey, Papa Bear, by the way, you got some fans on. Hey, you got some fans. Like a lot on the women over there. They're fawning over you over there. I seen them. We seen them fawning over you over there. They googly eyes.
Googly eyes. Hey, Papa Bear, they want to see what that poor is talking about, boy. Way, Papa Bear. I'm just saying, man. Papa Bear had them girls. They were woo. All right, bro.
No, you might skip over the porch thing, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey.
You're just not about to skip over that porch part.
Hey, when you got it, man. That's Papa Bear. When you got it, you got it. He's like, I'm getting it without even trying, baby.
So if you remember the last show, his son Nick fought 80 Miles and he won. And so this time 80 Miles said, hey, he has a tag team partner, and it was, Pluto Vibes. And the match started out a little slow. The Papa Bear started out because, Papa Bear started out. And the match started out kind of slow, but it did pick up when Nick got in. And how do you feel about Pluto Vibes? Did you like him? Apparently he's like not from there. Like he's not, or I guess he doesn't wrestle on there regularly. He's not from there.
I mean, it seemed like it was that was like his introduction, maybe.
Yeah.
To the company, and I thought the tag team was a little weird. You know how you just see them tag teams, you be like, y'all would not hang out. Yeah. It seemed like his boys would be stomping you out if y'all was anywhere else.
Yeah.
But Pluto Vibes. I'm still trying to capture like the Pluto Vibes character, because I was thinking I was trying to figure it out, and of course it's not really fair to really say we don't know it yet, because again we just met it. But it seemed to be very out there, and I guess the Pluto Vibes name would work, from the color of the tights to the hair, and then of course the wrestling style. It's like he's a powerhouse in a way.
Yeah.
He's a powerhouse but it kind of gives me like an Angry Planet Stasiak vibe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I don't know if he's gonna be like a dude's muscle from now on or what. But I mean, we'll see where it goes. Now he got backup.
It's true. But the family, the Cicero family did win by TQ. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I do like Aiden Miles though. Like, I want to see his character. I want to see where his character go. Like, I like him.
Yeah,
I like him. He need to get a better partner though, but I like him. I think he could beat the family. I think he could beat Papa Bear and Nick, but you got to get a better partner. I don't think
man, you can't go against Papa Bear and Nick. What's wrong with you, man?
I ain't trying to go get Papa Bear and Nick. I'm just saying if he's trying to beat them, he need to get a better partner. That's all I'm saying.
Partner. He need to stay away from that little boy in the front row. But I tell you right now, the American Firecracker, baby, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so it goes to intermission, and then we get back from intermission, and sorry, I'm not disrespecting. It was a dude named Johnny was in the ring, and he was calling out Julian, and Julian wasn't there. I guess he's supposed to be there, and he wasn't there. So, you know. But he vowed to get his hands on him. I guess this is going to happen at WrestleCon. You think that happens at WrestleCon, brother?
Well, I mean, from what he's saying, he's getting his lick back from when Julian, I guess, put his hands on his woman. If I heard him correctly.
Sister.
His sister. So,
sister.
Yeah, if he put his sister down, keep in mind, Julian's a big boy.
Yeah.
So,
we met him up close and personal too. He's still big. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if unless this woman looked like, you know, China in 1997, and she took a spear, or looked like, you know, modern, I don't know, Jordan Grace or somebody, I wouldn't want a woman taking a spear or anything from Julian. So. Yeah, I would say get your lick back.
Get your lick back, man.
Get your lick back. And the fans was rocking with him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
One of them wasn't. One of them was in the corner, like, you know, but, you know, it's wrestling, baby.
It's just wrestling.
But most of the fans rocking with him, though.
You can't win them all.
You can't win them all. All right, match number 4, which me and you dubbed this match of the night.
Yes.
The Rocket City Championship Wrestling TV champion, Bruiser Koloff, went against Luther X. So it was supposed to be that. And the fans asked for a street fight. I guess whenever Bruiser in the ring, it's a street fight. It was like that last show. They asked for a street fight. But Luther said, hey, man, let me put my boy in here and make it a handicap. Because I ain't going to fall for it. Y'all want me? You want me getting a street fight? We ain't falling for it. So Luther said, "We're gonna add my boy Dejan in here." And Bruce said, "Okay, cool, let's do that. Let's go." And so they had a street fight, and this street fight was a street fight. Now they had a street fight the last show, but this show was a street fight. I mean, they getting tossed all around the arena. They getting tossed in the chairs. You know, my boy Luther S was tired a bit. You know, he just said, yo,
that one part where they was like, you tired? He got popped. And he was laying ringside. He was holding his head. It was like, are you tired? He's like, no, that shit hurt. Dude was trying to recover. Now,
but I'm also talking about when they came over to buy like the concession stand where we was at. And he threw Luther into the chair, and he just sitting there.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, Bruce will be weighing folks out, man.
Yeah,
Bruce will be weighing folks out.
Man. I ain't trying to get in there. I'm good.
And he hung in there with both of them. No, I actually thought Dejan was gonna be the reason they lost.
I told you, I said you're gonna see Scrap somewhere. I said I don't know where, but you're gonna see Scrap because he did it last show. And I said, Scrap, that got to come out. And he comes out, and he stuns him, give him a stunner. He gives Bruiser a stunner, and we think it's the end right there. But he jumps out, so he kicks out at 2, and then Dejan stomps him, and then Bruiser loses the television championship. And it goes to Luther X. So I do want to say congratulations to Luther X. And the place popped, by the way.
Oh, they
Luther won.
popped.
They popped. I didn't expect that. They popped. You know what I'm saying? I told you, my promotion, I'm world champion for about 8 years. I'm keeping that belt.
Ain't nobody will ever get a belt in your company.
I'm telling you, you might well call me Vern Gagne. You remember Vern Gagne had that belt for so long. Only person ever let beat was Nick Botwinter. Like that's the only person beat me. Like one person beat me. I'm keeping that belt.
Man, every show you talking about spoiler alert. Like ain't nobody gonna buy your pay-per-view. We know who gonna win.
They ain't got to. We be good.
We know who gonna win.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But congratulations to Luther X and Dejan. But Luther X got the belt, the television title. Congratulations, man. And now we get into the last match. Woo! This one's a doozy, man. Tiger Kid versus Scrap Iron Lewis.
You know, I'm gonna say the order should have been reversed. Well, that street fight should have been the main event. This match probably should have gone on before that.
No. Well, I get what you're saying, but Scrap Iron the champion, baby. The champion.
He the champion, but the way he did my boy Tiger, I was like,
he roughed Tiger up. He roughed him up. When he threw him into that barricade in front of us,
Tiger took a lot of damage in this match. And I mean, it was a weight difference, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, Tiger would be classified as what, a cruiserweight? And I mean, Scrap is a heavyweight. I guess you consider super heavyweight, depending on weight class. So yeah, that's a big difference. And Tiger, you know, Tiger's very athletic. You know, he showed off his skill. He showed off, you know, what he could do. He flipped around and
he made it a fight. It wasn't just Scrap Iron. It wasn't just Scrap Iron. Wasn't just dominate. I mean, he dominated, but it wasn't like jobber type dominating. It was, you know, it was some back and forth, but in the end, just he wasn't gonna beat Scrap Iron.
Nah,
Scrap Iron hit with an F5, and that was 1, 2, 3.
That was how many finishes this man have.
This man had the stunner and the F5. True, I'm a wrestler. That's a good list to have.
It's like you don't know when the match gonna end. It's like, okay, because
I would hit the Claymore, but now and then, man, I ain't hitting no Claymore.
Yo, we'll give y'all props on that mat. We haven't taken a bump on that mat, but the way it sounds and the visual, it looks very painful. Respect,
but that's much respect.
In my Booker T voice, respect.
And so thus ends another good night of independent wrestling here in Northern Alabama, Hazel Green, baby. Rocket City Championship Wrestling. Y'all did it again.
Yes.
Who toes?
Very entertained.
We'll be at the next one.
Yes, and we appreciate the love that we got from the talent as well, including Mr. Koloff himself. We appreciate that. You know, we here, so please believe when you see a show, you will see Yellow Rocket. Let that be synonymous.
Yes,
we
sir.
here, baby. We
yes,
here.
Sir. We appreciate everybody showing us, again, like he said, love and just being welcoming. I love it, embracing us. We appreciate it. All right, but this was our review. Until next time, I'm CL Cool.
I'm your boy Tez.
And we're out. Much love. Peace.
Dijon, you suck. Hey, I'm hating now. Disrespect, talking about some big back snack pack. Matter of fact, my kids is looking for that candy. Where they snack pack? Turn the camera off. Just turn the camera off.
This is Tiger Kid, #1, and you're watching the Yellow Rocket Boys Network. Alright, this is Julius. You guys should watch Yellow Rocket
Boys Network.
Boys Network.
There you go.
Yellow Rocket Boys Network.
There you go.
Julius Pryor is your message.